And well, you write a song and then you go into the studio. Where does it go from there? Can you tell?
Well, everyone has their own place within the band, and they know what role to do. It's like Kelly comes with an idea on a dictaphone with some of the lyrics and some of the music, and automatically, like I'm gonna try to basically interpret that into my way of drumming, and probably Richard does the same thing with the bass. And I think everyone kind of gets on with their own thing, and then when we have something kind of solid together, then we kind of shape it into a final version of it. Like probably Kelly has a comment on the way I could change a couple of things in the drums, or we all have input on it. But the good thing is just like everyone trusts completely the other part of the band, and everyone just gets on with it. So it's a very kind of effortless process, I suppose.
And there's never one way of working with a song as well. Sometimes like songs are formed from conception to the finished product in demo format, and that's how the song is going to be. Like you just have to recreate that in the studio. But then a lot of time, like perhaps it might only be a riff and a melody, and then everybody else, like puts their input into that song, and it forms from there. So it's always a really exciting, way of working in this band. Like you never know that sometimes a song is formed, so all you gotta do is perform it to the best of your abilities and make sure it's the best possible song that you could play a part to. But then other times then it might be just have fun with it and see what you can do with your part, and see where the song can go. So it's all about creating something from scratch.
And is there one song maybe that you can tell a bit more about? What was the one song that was fun to work on? Different from maybe previous recordings, or?
Every song in this album was a lot of fun to work on, because there was no pressure from the record company. There was no pressure from ourselves, because we didn't even know we was making an album. All we thought when we went into the studio was let's go in, knock out some ideas in demo format, and the way we performed them and the way they came out when we left the studio, they were up to standards of what you can use for a record. So from the first recording session out in Ireland, we done 10 tracks. So I think every one of those tracks tells a story from when we were playing them there. We all had fun, and there was no pressure on it.
And well, the album is called Pull the Pin. Is it pull the pin of a grenade, or I don't know, maybe?
Can be. I think people are reading into a few of the song titles and album titles a bit more politically than they were intended, really. I think pull the pin to me was a phrase we used to use as teenagers, just meaning, let go, fuck it, have a good time, let's just pull the pin and carry on going. It's not really about... it kind of sums up a lot of things that's going on, but it kind of summed up where we were at, really, because we don't really kind of feel the pressure in what people think about what we do as much as we used to. We're very confident in what we do. So to us it was like, fuck it, let's just do what we want to do.